The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a new earthquake is brewing at Forrester Creations, and this time, the person holding the trigger is none other than Brooke, the woman with the most scandalous love history of the Forrester family. The story seems old. Brooke cannot leave the Forrester men, but the upcoming episodes show that things can be much more complicated and dramatic. According to behind-the-scenes images and insider information from the set, the audience is buzzing about the fact that Brooke may be developing a special interest in Carter, a man known for his exemplary, rational image, but who often falls into the wrong relationships. It all started with a scene at the Forrester Creations outdoor gym where Carter, in a light sportswear, focused on sweating while lifting weights. Carter's muscular body, handsome appearance, and thoughtful eyes seemed to make Brooke unable to look away. And for someone like Brooke, a fleeting emotion can quickly turn into a storm that sweeps away all reason. It is no coincidence that she was dubbed the Slut of the Valley, a title that the entire Los Angeles elite whispered about for many years. Brooke had been with most of the Forrester gentlemen from Eric, Ridge, Thorne to even Nick, Jackie Marone's son. Carter, therefore, was a missing piece in that scandalous collection of emotions. It is not difficult to understand why Brooke looked at Carter with that gaze. The reunion between Ridge and Taylor, a couple with a long history and strong love, was a poison to Brooke's self-esteem. She used to believe that Ridge was destiny, the man who would always come back to her. But this time, Taylor seemed to have won. Instead of retreating silently, Brooke is taking the old path of using charm and sensuality to regain attention, to fill the void not with love, but with destructive, impulsive actions. Carter, intentionally or unintentionally, is becoming a chess piece in Brooke's revenge game. Carter used to represent integrity in the legal world. But the wrong love affairs with Quinn, Paris, and Katie have shaken his image violently. Now, becoming Brooke's object will not only be a shock, but also the final blow to his honor. He is a man who is easily moved, thirsty for love, and always falls into a state of hesitation when women take the initiative. With Brooke, who has the ability to control other people's emotions with her eyes and smile, Carter will find it difficult to maintain his position. Spoilers say that between Brooke and Carter there will be an emotional night that starts with a shared conversation and ends with weakness. The sex scene could take place right in Carter's office, a place that has witnessed many love secrets in the past. But the special thing this time is, Ridge will accidentally catch them naked. That moment will be a direct stab to Ridge's heart. Even though he chose Taylor, the image of Brooke, who was once his wife, the mother of his child, clinging to Carter in a brazen act, will make Ridge feel contemptuous. Not only that, Ridge may also feel betrayed by Carter, who was his best friend and someone he once trusted. Eric, the founder of Forrester Creations and also had a complicated relationship with Brooke, will definitely be shocked when he finds out. Although he has defended Brooke many times, this scandal when she slept with Carter, who used to love Quinn and embarrass the Forrester family, may exceed his tolerance limit. Firing Brooke is completely possible and not simply eliminating a staff. It would be a powerful message that the Forrester family honor has its limits, and Brooke, no matter how many fond memories she has of the past, cannot be forgiven forever. After the shock, can Carter move on with a woman like Brooke? Can he overcome the contempt from his colleagues, from Katie, whom he once pursued, and from himself? For Brooke, this action could be the last straw. Losing Ridge, losing her honor, losing her job, everything she once considered important could go up in smoke. And once again, she would be back to a familiar state, alone, judged, and facing the loneliness she herself created. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that an ultimate tragedy is about to strike the Forrester family, and this time, the victim is none other than the pillar of power, the founder of the legendary fashion empire, Eric. His sudden death will not only shake the hearts of his loved ones, but also has the potential to change the entire direction of the plot, especially in relation to previous rumors that Liam will be the next to leave the screen. In recent months, the bold and the beautiful fans have been buzzing with speculation that an important character is about to leave, and all eyes were initially on Liam. His poor choices, negative behavior, and fading role in the storyline led many viewers to believe that Liam was on his way to being eliminated. However, the latest spoilers show that the shocking death belongs to Eric in a twist that no one could have expected. And this event is expected to create a wave of emotions more intense, profound, and lasting than any other passing. While viewers are still busy following Eric's relapse of lung cancer, another detail that is almost forgotten is the real cause of the tragedy, the chronic heart disease that he has been silently suffering for many years. Eric is a man of secrets. He hides his pain, hides his fatigue, to continue to steer Forrester Creations like a warrior who never gives up. But even the strongest warrior has its limits. According to the revelation, the fateful moment happened right in his office. Donna, Eric's wife, who has always been by his side, both a solid support and a source of spiritual encouragement, discovered her husband lying on the chair, unresponsive. In a panic, Donna immediately called the ambulance, but it was too late. Death on the way to the hospital. The heart attack took everything away. Despite the doctor's best efforts, Eric took his last breath on the way to the hospital. There was no miracle, no second chance. The man behind the Forrester empire was gone, and his death was not only a loss of family, but also a symbolic downfall. Donna broke down in tears, both heartbroken and guilty for not recognizing the signs sooner. The scene of her weeping over her husband's body promises to be one of the most emotional scenes the bold and the beautiful has ever created. Will this death replace Liam? The big question is, will Eric's death replace Liam's rumored death? From a script perspective, Eric is an iconic character, and his departure will have a much bigger impact than Liam, a character who is slowly losing his place. Instead of ending a lackluster character arc, the producers may be opting for a more shocking and tragic way to create an emotional climax, reorienting the entire storyline. In addition, Eric's departure opens up a series of potential conflicts. Who will take over Forrester Creations? How will Eric's legacy be divided? This loss will cause cracks within the Forrester family, from Ridge, Steffi, Thorne to Brooke, Donna, and those who had contact with him. If, as speculated, Eric's death saved Liam from the fate of being eliminated. However, that does not mean Liam will continue to have an important position. The shift of focus to Eric's legacy could see Liam pushed into the background or reborn in a completely new role, if the script wants to take advantage of the opportunity to refresh this character. Eric's death is not just a finale, it's a milestone that opens a new chapter, full of darkness, but also full of potential. The younger generation of Forresters will now be forced to grow up, forced to choose between inheritance and betrayal, between loyalty and ambition. And seemingly marginalized people like Liam will also have the opportunity to prove their worth or accept being forgotten. Fans of the bold and the beautiful, prepare for a wave of intense emotions like never before. Eric's death is not just the loss of a character, but a fateful twist for an entire glamorous fashion world full of intrigue and tears.